Yo, what's going on, guys? So I got another melee guide. This is going to be for Malenia, the goddess of rot. Uh, she's supposedly the hardest boss in the game, which she probably is. I thought Moog was pretty tough too, though. Kind of close in my opinion. So I'm going to go over my setup. I got the heavy dismounter fully upgraded to 25 with the Bloodhound Step Spirit of War, Ash of War. Like I said, I always go with a pretty basic weapon that I get early in the game, and I stick with it. I don't like to go with the OP weapon that everybody's making YouTube videos about. You know, get it before it's patched. I got the Bull Goat armor, which you get from a Volcano Manor invasion, which I think is the strongest in the game. Not sure though. For my talisman, I got the Urgery Favor +1, raises maximum HP, stamina, and equipment load. I got the Dragon Crest Shield Talisman +2, which vastly boosts physical damage negation, which is good for her big flurry attack. Green Turtle Talisman raises stamina recovery speed. That's good for if you're going to do a lot of rolling. And I got the Crimson Amber Medallion +1, greatly raises maximum HP. I got the fully upgraded Crimson Tears. And then for my Wondrous Physic, I got the half of it gives you some HP back, and then the other half protects you from one big shot. Gives you the that little bubble, the Opaline bubble tier, significantly negates damage received. So that just protects you from one shot. So I'm gonna slow it down so I can just slowly, so you can see what I'm talking about, because the fight goes so quick, and then it's two phases. First phase, not too bad, but not too easy either. And then the second phase, she just goes berserker mode, and she gives you no breathing room, so you gotta really do it a bunch of times to get down her pacing and the timing. So in the first phase, she gives you plenty of time to recover from attacks, or she slowly walks around so you can take a sip of the Crimson Tears a lot. You just gotta be careful that she does like to time one of her plunging attacks with when you take a sip, so you just gotta kind of feel her out before you take a sip. So I open up a little risky move. I just do two big shots, and I know with this little move here, I got time to take two shots, roll out of the way, and then when she comes back down, roll again. I just messed up. I messed up that timing, and she got the better of me in that exchange. And then another big thing is she recovers health when she hits you. See, I got away with the Lord of Blood Moog. I was just taking big shots in exchange for some shots, and I got away with it. But with her, you can't really play around, because she's gonna get the health back. So right here, she's gonna do that uppercut, downward slice again. So I was out of position, so I just got out of the way. But I could come in and get some shots in when she comes down. And I could be a little more aggressive with this curved greatsword. I got length, so I can interrupt when she does that little wrist flick chain combo, which is probably the hardest to dodge. I just keep attacking and I interrupt it. It just happened there. I think I do it again. So I'll just keep hitting the R1 button and just hope that she doesn't do the kick move where she's invulnerable. And then if you stay locked on, you can track her if you got a long enough weapon. And then when she does that little dance away, she knows you got the best of her in that exchange. So right here, she's going into her flurry of bullshit. So with the Bloodhound Step, I just feel like it's so much better to get away. The rolling just wasn't cutting it for me. So what I do is I wait till she hits the top of the jump, where she's at the very, about to come down. Then I go underneath her in the opposite direction, and then I kind of just do like a circle and just get the hell out of the way. And I was able to avoid any shots right there. You just got to really watch her, because if you're out of position, she's going to just nail you with it. So you want to always top off on your flash too, just so that she doesn't catch you with low health. So I'm just being aggressive. So I'm risking it. I'm just hitting her, hoping. See right here, I know she does a little jump back in the spark. Wait for the spark, and then you got to get ready to roll. You just gotta really watch your stamina. That move is gonna get me every time. I just take the risk with being aggressive. But once you see your stamina's low, just try to break away from her, and then get your distance. Let her recover. You should wait for her to attack. Nah, she's cheesing me doing it again already. So I was not expecting it. So I was slow to start getting out of the way, so she caught me with the beginning of it. That's what sucks about it. She could do those bullshit attacks over and over on some of the fights, and then you're just screwed. Like I was saying, so here's the uppercut. So I know I can get 2 shots in, a roll, wait a second, and roll again, and then get some more shots in. So that was one of my favorite counters. I got lucky there that she was a little too far. So here's the flick. I missed the interruption, so she caught me with it. Because usually if I'm just aggressive, I could catch her coming in, and then I stop it. And then usually when you do that too, you get a bunch of hits in, and then you could stun her, and then you get the free shot. So here comes the uppercut again. 2 shots, the roll, stay locked on, wait a second, and then get some more shots after you roll. But so I'm being aggressive, so I'm going to get caught with some shots here. I interrupt the attack. She catches me again. I interrupt. I'm getting a little impatient because she's only got very little health. And once you get her down to the end of her health, it's going to start the second phase, which is where it really gets hard. So once you see that, I would just go in for a hit. So I'm just going to run in and do a dashing hit. Yeah. Alright, so we got the second phase. This is where it gets really tough. So you want to immediately unlock your focus on her and just get to the edges of the board. Bloodhound step helped me get out of the way quicker. So this is a good chance to top off on any health. Sip in your flask, or if you want to do a rune arc or protection from scarlet rot with one of the boluses. And then you just kind of wait till this disappears, then you can go in and get some free shots. I was still aggressive in the second phase, and I just got super lucky. So right here I took an extra shot I shouldn't have, but I was able to interrupt her attack and then get out of the way. So I got lucky in that exchange. Alright, so right here you got to be able to start being able to tell the difference, to see what attack's going to come when she jumps up and when she comes back down. And you also got to watch the ground. So if the ground's glowing, it's going to explode if she keeps the sword down. So you don't want to go in too quick and then get caught by the explosion. Alright, so right there I got a good hit and then out of the way of the leg attack. So right here, when she's in this position, the way she's holding the sword, you know the new attack, the bullshit attack where she sends out the scarlet rot, phantoms of herself is coming. Here from the first phase, that's when you know the flurry's coming, that tornado of bullshit, when she's holding the sword in that way. So right now you can start seeing the phantoms coming out. I just didn't have a real strategy. I just used the bloodhound step and was getting the hell out of the way. And you can just see she comes in at the end with her own attack. And I just assumed I got hit by it, I think, because it's been hitting me the whole game. So I take a sip of the flask that I don't need, maybe just panic, hit the button, and it screws me because then it leaves me open to an attack. I panic rolled again, but luckily I had the bubble tier on. And then right here I lose track of her, so she catches me with a big shot, and then it explodes into I thought it gives you scarlet rot, but I didn't catch any there, so I'm not sure. You still gotta watch out for the explosion. So I'm losing here. She's got me all screwed up. I hate that attack, because if you're out of position, you just gotta get out of the way. She's gonna get you with it. It's too quick. So I'm trying to get my bearings back. She just gives you no time to breathe. There's that leg attack. You can't interrupt that, so you always want to dodge that. There's the flick attack again. I'm in roll mode. I'm just trying to get out of the way. My FP's down, so I can't even use the bloodhound step. I want to top off because I don't want to have half health to take a chance. So I'm lucky here. I'm able to interrupt her attack. I get caught. I interrupt that attack, and then she makes me pay for it. Though with the leg attack, you can't interrupt the leg kick. And she kind of leaves herself open, so I get lucky with the uppercut attack. Well, not really, because she catches me with the first, but I'm able to get her when she comes down. 2 shots, 3 shots. I got another luck. So I'm just slamming R1. So I'm just getting some extra hits in. And that's what I'm talking about. Stay away from the glowing. It's going to explode in the butterflies. Alright, so I got her halfway health. I got 6 more sips left, so I'm doing good. But you never really want to pay attention to that. You just want to stay focused. You start getting nervous. You start like, alright, I almost got her. Alright, so I took an extra shot and I paid for it with a leg kick. But I think with that talisman that negates the physical damage, it's not doing as much damage as it usually would. So I feel like I'm winning in those exchanges. Alright, so I thought she's going to do the phantoms again, but just came in with a quick dashing attack. Alright, so when she catches a flame like that, she's going to do the first attack she does in the second phase, where she's going to turn into a flower and explode. So just get out of the way. It's pretty easy. And then another opportunity to top off, or take a rune arc, or if you got Scarlet Rot build up, which I should have did here, is use one of those boluses. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And then you can go and get a couple shots in. So I use the R1, R1. I was just being aggressive and just hoping, it worked out. And then I pay for it with a leg kick. I should have took one less hit there and just got out of the way. Just gotta watch your stamina. Leg kick, but she misses, so I can get some shots in. I got greedy, so I paid for it. But like I said, I think I'm winning because it's not doing that much damage. Watch out for the explosions. Leg kick, make her pay. And then, like I said, I got extra shot, but I got a little greedy. I paid for it with the leg kick. Yeah, so it looks like 2 shots is probably your best bet. So here, I never got her low. So instead of doing my regular 2 hits roll, wait, roll 2 hits, I just went for it. Got that extra shot, and I took her out. So hopefully this helps anybody struggling with her. I feel like she's probably going to get patched, so I'm just happy I was able to beat her before the patch. Alright, so I got the Great Rune, and then here you could pick up the Miguel's Needle, which you're going to need if you want to get rid of the Flame of Frenzy. You're going to need that for later. So any questions, just let me know. I'm going to leave the full fight at real time at full speed after this, so if you want to see how it really happened. So yeah, any questions, let me know. Anything I missed, any comments, anything I got wrong, just leave in the comments. See you guys later. Bye.
my brother. I'm sorry. I finally met my match.
Feel it. Feel it. Feel my bloody wrath.